Okay, you're at the Watchman Way. July 14th, 2020. My middle daughter, Riley, her 35th birthday. Happy birthday, Riley. Uh, hmm. I'm going to start tonight talking about Nasara. Um, I've been getting, like I said I was going to, I've been getting into this a little bit deeper last week. I think it's happening. I'm up to like 85% now. I think with the tweet from JFK Jr. yesterday, what's going on with the debt clock, but running backwards and forwards, um, a lot of debt being forgiven around the world. I know in Canada, Chase, you can imagine that, forgave the credit card debt in Canada. I think it's happening. Um, I keep saying, I, I keep saying, how many times have I said it in the last few months? It keeps getting better every day. I couldn't write a better script. We should not be fearful. We should not be worried. We should be celebrating. I think there are going to be big announcements by the 22nd, or maybe even on the 22nd. I think it's going to happen. So there's been a lot of questions about this and a lot of confusion. And I want to try and calm the nerves. This is 100% a good thing for the world. This is not the New World Order. The complete opposite of the New World Order. It's going to save the pension funds. It's going to give pension funds a boost. The seniors, your benefits are going to go up, including me. It's funny. I get retirement / disability check on the 22nd, so it's going to be interesting to see. Wouldn't it be nice if I got the bump on the 22nd? We'll see how it plays out. I'll let you know. Nothing but good. Trying to find, the negative in this. I'm not seeing it. If it happens, it's a good thing. We don't have to worry about the New World Order. We don't have to worry about the globalist agenda. There is some technical aspects to this, but it doesn't change anything for us. In a nutshell, basically our system was hijacked because of our debt from the Revolutionary War. I think it was 1781 that we had to file bankruptcy. We incorporated them. So we were basically a corporation operating under admiralty law under Great Britain. That this is, I've said that the biggest hoax on the American people was the Federal Reserve. This is going to be right up there with that, if it doesn't surpass that hoax. The good news is that system's going away. They talk about, President Trump being the last president. Yes, he's going to be the last president of the incorporated United States, and he will be the first president of the new United States of America, a constitutional republic, going back to constitutional law. Tell me the downside to this. It's all part of the draining of the swamp, because this really is a swamp element. This United States Incorporated is all about the swamp. And, you know, listen, if the politicians work for us, and I've known about this for a long time, for years, but it's going to be a complete surprise to the American people. Well, if this is legit, why didn't they talk about it in 1871? Why wasn't it made public? Why wasn't it common knowledge? Because they don't want the people to know what the hell was going on. So, there's no... I have seen not one single shred that there's anything negative for the American people. On the contrary, it's eliminating debt. It's the reset I've been talking about, and it funds a lot of social programs. It ends the IRS, the Federal Reserve, all gone. It does a lot of housekeeping that had to happen, that we said was going to happen. Now it's happening as part of this program, the NSARA program. It's all good. Like I said, icing on the cake. It's going to really help the people that either didn't prepare or couldn't prepare because of financial reasons. Going to help in that there are going to be humanitarian programs and funds available for different things for seniors that are in bad spots. Plus, it's going to up the benefits. So, like I said, no downside I can see. 29 countries, other countries, are going to receive debt forgiveness also. I mean, the ones that are the most vulnerable, the poorest countries. POTUS signs sanctions bill ending preferential treatment for Hong Kong. So he's putting the squeeze on China now. Okay, China, you want to take Hong Kong over? No more deals for Hong Kong. Banks brace for a historic crash with record loss provisions. They set up $28 billion for the second quarter. They're expecting $28 billion in defaulted on loans. That's up $10 billion from the first quarter. So the first quarter they set up, what's that, $18 billion? Now it's 28. What's it going to be next quarter? Thank God NSARA is coming, or the reset's coming. Either way. World record debt, guys. I've been saying, and look who's right. This was a mathematical certainty. There was no getting around a reset. Either it was going to come through NSARA or President Trump was going to have to declare a reset. It's happening. By the end of the month, it looks like. Looks like on the 22nd. We'll see. Gary Schilling. The Social Security funding crisis has arrived. What are we just saying? Perfect timing. Because the Social Security crisis is going to get bailed out by NSARA. Looks like it. Iran executes alleged CIA spy who worked in their defense ministry. Um, you know, so there's two possibilities here. This could be a black hat spy or a white hat spy. Um, you know, if it's a black hat, getting what he deserves. White hat, you can bet that, you know, somebody on the inside, Obama or Clinton administrations, you know, ratted him out. I'm kind of thinking though it's gonna be a black hat guy. I have a feeling that we've talked about almost in every country. There's white hat elements and black hat elements. Wouldn't surprise me if there's white hat elements inside Iran working with white hat elements from our country. It's in Iran's best interest to align with America. You know, the white hats in America, not the deep state, which, you know, nobody's going to be aligning with the deep state or the black hats because they're done. The dangers of keeping the schools closed. I'm going to end that discussion right now. The schools will be open in the fall. Everybody's going back to school. This circus is over. You know, there's no reason to prolong this game after the reset, which looks like it's happening in the next week, give or take. Start over. I mean, President Trump, I think, did what he needed to do with letting Fauci and Gates expose what they were doing. It's pretty clear, I think, to everybody, you know, that this was all about taking him down. Once he drops a hammer, once they expose the pedophiles, start the arrest on the swamp, the economy goes down or it's reset, there's no reason to play the game anymore. Listen, hydroxychloroquine cures the virus. This is over with an executive order. Like I said, I think this whole thing is wrapped up by the end of this month, and the kids are back in school in August or September. So I'm not worried. A Florida testing facility, virus testing facility, caught inflating the positive results, acknowledges that was reported like they were reporting like 100% positive test results, which is impossible, right? You can't have it. Not 100% of the people are never going to be positive, no matter what it is. It turns out the real rate was like 9%. You know, this, like I said, next week, all of this charade is over. It all gets wrapped up. But it doesn't stop them, because here we got, you know, Texas suffers record jump in virus cases as the deaths dip. Well, I think they're having a hard time killing people now because everybody's kind of onto their scam. Where do they think this is going? Gitmo, that's where it's going for most of them. Bail was denied for Maxwell. There's no surprise there. They were never going to let her out of jail. Not a chance in hell. Ron Paul. Will the Fed cause the next riots? They would have if it wasn't for the reset in the SARA, without question. I mean, their policies have destroyed our country in about 100 years. From the time they took over our monetary supply, our money system, that was 1913. They bankrupted us. Yeah, there would have been riots if not for the SAR and reset coming. Near record numbers on Wall Street say stocks again are overvalued. What a surprise there. Just 14% on Wall Street believe in a V-shaped recovery. So basically 86% of the people on Wall Street say the narrative, the official narrative is bullshit. And they're always, that usually on Wall Street, they're all on the same page, right? No, not now. They're covering their asses. There's no way this economy survives. Like we've been saying for 5 years. The World Health Organization will not investigate the Wuhan lab where the virus was kept. Really? Huh. Would we really want them investigating it? We could do our own investigation. We know it came from that lab. World Health Organization. See ya. Long gone. Not going to get another dime of our money. And all of their cronies are going to be locked up at Gitmo and be penniless. So the World Health Organization is done. The United Nations is done. I think NATO's done. Don't need NATO when you've got to have the world that we're going to have. Heaven on earth, no need for NATO. Surge in small business bankruptcies is underway. More good news from Zero Hedge. We knew, that was a given. And think about this. There's still people out there, mostly the sheep, who are telling us that everything's good, put your money in the stock market. I've got a bridge to sell you in California. Call me. Cheap. Make you a great deal this week. What idiots. Kroger's stops giving customers change because of the coin shortage, right? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's illegal. If anything, you got to give them. If you can't produce the change, you can't take their change. You've got to give them over. So in other words, like say, they owed you 12 cents or whatever, or you owed them 12 cents. You could just keep that. You'd have to give them a buck. That's legally how it would go, should go. They're just not giving it. It's criminal. What the? You just can't do crap like that. Take people's money. They have to accept. It's a law. I mean, all these companies that were not accepting cash. I saw a year ago, I saw somebody in Bank of America trying to make a mortgage payment with cash. They would not accept it. 100% illegal. You have to, for payment, for services or goods in America, you have to accept cash. It's a law. And the globalist agenda was overriding our laws and constitution. That's where we were at. With the full cooperation of the globalists that have embedded in our government and, big business, obviously. First federal execution in 17 years. It's showtime. There's a reason. They just reinstated the death penalty, the federal death penalty last year. There's a reason this happened today. Because you used to be murder wasn't a crime you'd be executed for in federal court. Now, guess what? A lot of executions coming. All going to be on video, I think. Going to our questions on the Watchman Way. One of the questions was it Barbara? I think. Asking about increased benefits. And yes, that's part of NESARA. The checks, we're going to go up. Like I said, it's just icing on the cake, guys. Remember, if it wasn't for NESARA, pension funds were going to tank. They're broke. Social Security's broke. Hell, CalPERS, I think it's the largest pension fund in the world, which is the California Employees Pension Fund. They're broke. Largest pension fund in the world. Now going to be saved thanks to NESARA. Larry asked about the Ohio shutdowns and wanting to know if it's maybe connected to an uptick in the arrest. Ohio was a hotbed for child sex trafficking. I personally don't think there's a direct connection to the arrest because that's just a globalist standard move, right? They're going to try, they're still angling for mail-in ballots. The only way they have a chance is to cheat, and the only way really for them to cheat is going to be the mail-in ballots. It's not going to happen. So, I don't think it's necessarily tied to the child sex trafficking. There are definitely going to be a lot more arrests in Ohio. But I think it's just more tied to what globalists do. Just part of their plan. Chelsea wanted to know about Bernie and his people, working with or cooperating with the Trump administration. It could be that they're trying to get a couple of prominent Democrats on board to get out and spread the word of calm and cool, um, to help keep the liberals who may be nervous about some of the stuff that's coming, thinking that this is a power grab by President Trump and he's going to be coming for them next. So for Bernie to kind of put himself in a little bit better position by cooperating with the administration and calming the masses to get us through this. That would be my best guess on what's going on with Bernie. Um, Barbara wanted to know. It sounds like she's got about with kids and grandkids, 12 to 15 people to kind of look after. Got 10 Litecoin and 26 ounces of silver. Okay, so you take the 26 ounces of silver. You're probably, if you can hold it, my guess is that's going to be worth over $1,000,000. Let me think. So it's only 20. Yeah, it's going to be worth over $1,000,000, I think, if you can hold it for 5 to 10 years. You'll have probably $1,000,000 in silver. Um, the Litecoin is going to be the saving grace. You got to try and hold on to that Litecoin, those 10 Litecoin, as long as you can. They're going to be worth $3,000,000 a piece. So just think, if you can hold them for 4 years, that's $30,000,000. Yeah, it would be nice to have more, but $30,000,000 can take care of 10 or 15 people for a long time. So yeah, it certainly will put you in a great position. Um, but more is better, right? Because here's the thing: it's not going to go to 3,000,000 next week. It's going to take a couple of years to get to where you want to cash any of it in. So the longer you can hold it, obviously, the more it's going to be worth. That's what you need to think about. So getting some more, just so that's a kind of a cushion, right? To me, 10 is like the minimum. And if I've got 10, I want to hold 10 for 4 years. So I don't want to cash anything in if I don't have to. So this might be a situation where you kind of use your Litecoin to balance things out. Use your silver to get you through the first year or two and try and hold your Litecoin. Uh, we'll be advising on these things as we go through this process, as we kind of see how the markets are going and what makes the most sense. So it's going to be business as usual after this. Now, I don't see myself, after this breaks, after the arrest happened, after either Clinton or Obama is arrested, my plan is to probably take 2 to 4 weeks off, maybe. And I probably am not going to go back to 7 days a week. I'll probably go back to 5, say. But we're going to play it by ear. If there's a frenzy, I'll do this every day for as long as I have to. If it's needed, hopefully things are going to calm down a little bit, and I'm going to be able to take a little bit of a break here. So, yeah, so that is all the questions on the Watchman. Got 99 people tonight. Wow. Awesome. D, how you doing? Perfect. Jerry, what's up? Jerry and his twin brother Gary. I don't think they use the electric chair. Well, I don't know. I think it's federal might be lethal injection. Military tribunals might be hanging. I'm not sure. Don't care. Juan, how you doing? Kevin, what's up? John, what's up? David, what's up? David's looking for a speed loader for his 357 Ruger. Arica, how's it going? Wendy, hello. Tommy, what's up? David, what's up? Tessie, hello. Lena, hello. Jerry wants to know why there's a coin shortage. I think it might be engineered just to push the cashless agenda. It doesn't make any sense to me that there's a coin shortage. I mean, why? I think it's most likely engineered to be just to kind of push. Uh, my niece Jade, how you doing, Jade? John, what's up? Thanks, David. Rosie, how's it going? There's 100 rolls of pennies. Cash is legal tender. Uh, Chrissy Teigen deleting 60,000 tweets. Yeah, you're going to start to see the rats scramble. They are now that they're seeing their buddies disappearing and hearing the rumors about the executions, they're wetting their pants. They know what they did. They know what's coming. You're going to see a lot of tears. You're going to see some suicides and some virus deaths. I'm predicting a big uptick in celebrity virus deaths. Celebrity slash politician slash government official slash judge. Oh, Ginsburg too. Expect Ginsburg to go down in the next week from the virus. Chrissy, how you doing? Eddie, hello. Thanks, David. Yeah, thank Nassara and President Trump, Eddie, because CalPERS was broke. If this would have gone down with just a straight reset without Nassara, CalPERS, you wouldn't be getting your CalPERS pension funds. They didn't have the money. They were busted. Dorothy, what's up? The Watchman way is the way of Jesus. Um, it's not a church. It's not a religion. It's a way of life. It's how we live our lives. It's the easiest way to explain it. Kevin's hearing 10 Days of Darkness, start on the 22nd. Whatever, we'll see. Don't care. Awesome if it does. Whatever they got to do. I'm for let's get it done. Aaron, what's up? Jackie, hello, welcome. Ray Lynn, how you doing? You're welcome, Larry. I'm part of the cupcake. Oh boy, what an honor. Trump today said he can't wait to tell us why the Dems want the borders open and kids from Mexico. We know why. And they're going to hang for it. You're welcome, Chelsea. This is good stuff coming, guys. I'm telling you. Awesome. Looks like Texas is headed in the right direction. Said they can't tell you to wear the mask, they can only recommend it. That's our Constitution at work. That's our Constitution taking its rightful place in our legal system and getting rid of the admiralty law that we've been under since 1781. Yeah, Biden is what a worthless. New gold backed dollars supposedly coming in October, whatever. It's coming. And guess who called it? We did. It's all coming true, David. You bet, buddy. Everything we've been talking about. 5 years ago, no one in the world was talking about these things. I mean, Ron Paul's been talking about the economy since 1971. But if you take Ron Paul out of the mix and you throw in religion, economy, swamp, satanic pedophilia, no one. D, how you doing? Paul, what's up? And trust me, guys, I'm not taking credit from this. I'm just the messenger. This all comes from God. Deborah, how you doing? Yeah, it doesn't make any difference how much you're investing, guys. I recommend 50-50 split. 50% Litecoin, 50% silver. Thank you, Jody. Uh, President Trump is going to have to make probably hundreds, if not thousands, of appointments because all of these criminal politicians are going to be removed from office. Somebody's going to have to fill their seats. I think President Trump's going to be making a lot of appointments. I think that would be well, here's the thing. Like, just take Newsom, for example. No doubt in my mind, Newsom is going to be in Gitmo before the end of the year. Who's going to... So he's going to have to appoint a governor, and then the governor, I think, would appoint people to fill the seats that need to be filled from all the state politicians that are going to be indicted / executed. Just think about how that changes the landscape. You know, people worried about the election and, they might take the Senate. Yeah, right. What a freaking joke. That's why I keep telling people, it's a waste of time. Don't focus on the election. Don't focus on the Second Amendment. Don't focus on the censorship. Don't focus on the virus. Focus on red pilling and preparing. That's when you can have an impact. All this other bullshit, you're spinning your wheels. You're wasting your time because President Trump's already taken care of it. Yeah, blast it, Dennis. No, we should not be worried about China. The last thing in the world China can do right now, it would be suicide for China to do anything more than it's doing with us. They're going to try and squeeze out the best trade deal they can, and they're going to keep their mouths shut because they get in a military conflict with America, they're done because the Chinese people will revolt. They will support America if we get in a war with China. The Chinese people hate the Communist Party of China. They love President Trump. President Trump's a rock star in China. They know it. Cognitive dissonance, going to be rampant. Look it up, be prepared, and be looking for it, because your friends and family are going to be suffering. Yeah, I think it's lethal injection. Might be hanging as an option. I don't know. Don't care. Do you want to know about if I was reporting on the bank branches closing? I reported on that last night. They're basically using all these issues to shut bank branches. It's just a way, again, as I said last night, it's just a way to keep you from getting your money. Run you around in circles, make it harder for you. Hope that you'll give up. Stick after them. Keep pushing. You got money in the bank, that's your money. Get it now while you can. BJ, what's up? David wants to know, if you run out of carbon 60, how you feel. The only thing I notice is I just don't have as much energy. Is the only thing I notice. I might get sore a little bit more when I'm working out, lifting. Not a big. It's not like going through withdrawals or anything, but you definitely notice it. Yeah, I'm wondering if there even is a coin shortage. Like I said, I think it's engineered. There isn't really one, but they're saying it is so they can push this, the cashless society, the cashless globalist agenda. Yeah, bullet to the head injection. Graviola tea, don't forget that, guys. Ron, what's up? Yeah, there's there's no logical reason for there to be a coin shortage right now. We hardly use coins. It's more to push the cashless society. Benny, what's up? Matt, hello. Yeah, you need a new vehicle? Now's the perfect time to buy it. You might make one or two payments. You're going to get it free and clear. And definitely do not pay down any debt. For the last couple of years, I've been fighting these so-called economic experts, counselors, who are recommending that people pay off their debt. They're working for the globalist. You don't pay off your debt when there's a possibility of a reset. You're an idiot if you pay off your debt in these circumstances. You run up your debt. Max those credit cards out. Listen, anybody who's got some room on their credit cards, buy silver and Litecoin. You can always make the minimum payments. Yep, the spotlight is blaring. There's no more shadows for darkness to hide. Tiffany, what's up? Terry. Listen, guys. As long as this goes down this month, I don't care. It can happen tomorrow. It can happen on the 22nd. It can happen on the 30th. Hell, it can happen on the first week of August for all I care. It's happening. Like I said, every day there's more evidence this is going down. Vicky, what's up? Vicky ordered her silver today. Good job, Vicky. Yeah, see, now that's the other thing, guys. Remember, there's on the 10 days of darkness, there's two options. One is it's 10 days of Q darkness, which I think we would be in right now. The other possibility is that there is truly going to be 10 days of darkness where they shut down TV, radio, internet, cell phones, text messages. The only communication, if we go that 10 days of darkness, is going to be from President Trump through the emergency broadcast system and our cell phones. I don't know. I really don't care. Like I said, as long as this is all happening, I really don't care whether it's 10 days of Q darkness, 10 days of real darkness, communications darkness, whatever. Irrelevant to me. We're going the right way here. Amen and thank you, Kevin. John Mark, how's it going? Biden worthiness. Yeah. Yeah, Biden's economic plan. Biden, Jesus. Dennis says someone's breaking into my car. I hope not. I got my AR in the trunk. Raina, how you doing? Cecil, what's up? Dee's asking if we heard about Kanye being thrown into a psych ward and drugged after calling out Twitter and Google. I did not hear that. Now I heard, was it last year that he might have been in a psych ward? I didn't hear about this, if this is just recent. Paul saying military helicopters flying over. I believe the arrest is are going on, guys. Russia kicking Antifa's ass. Yeah, you don't want to mess around with Russia. They're not going to play. You try that shit over in Russia, you're going to disappear. Yeah. Thanks to everyone. Oh, by the way, uh, Diane is our new mentor director, Diane Debo. Um, so you can get in touch with her. She's usually on the chats. You can get in touch with me or Lisa to get in touch with her. You can put your information in on the Watchman Way page. There's a place for you to put your information in. We need both mentors and people who want to be mentored. So put your information in. She's in the process now of going through and we're getting people connected. So anybody who's interested in either being a mentor or being mentored, please put your information in. We're working on that right now. Also need help with computer stuff and firearms training. I know there's a few of you that have gotten to me. Hang in there. It's been really crazy. You're welcome, Wendy. President Trump is a rock star. No doubt about it. Dodger baseball, Giants versus Dodgers next Tuesday in LA. David's excited. No one is above the law. The rule of law has returned to America, and the bad guys are about to get the bad news. Yeah, listen, when the economy resets, silver and Litecoin are going to jump huge. So this is doesn't negatively impact silver and Litecoin. It's just icing on the cake, guys. It may not go up as fast, but it's going to go up. I think just the shock of the reset will drive, because this we're talking about earth-shattering developments here, guys. And it's so broad. We're talking about three events that, if they happened independently, would be considered three of the biggest events in human history. The first ever worldwide economic collapse is huge. The first worldwide swamp draining is huge. The exposure and eradication of satanic pedophiles is man's greatest accomplishment. Really huge. Changes the world overnight. This is big stuff, guys. This is, I keep saying, everyone should be taking time to look around, look what's happening, look at what we're doing here, and understand the significance of this in world history. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you they're going to write thousands of books. There are going to be hundreds of movies. They're going to be studying this 10-year period in our history for thousands of years. It's mind-blowing. These three things happening within a couple of weeks of each other, crazy. Yes, you can take colloidal silver and carbon-60 together. No worries. You're welcome, Kevin. Same to you, buddy. Yeah, I don't believe any non-U.S. citizens are going to get any benefits. Again, we'll see how it plays out. There is JASARA, which is the global program. So, Christine, how you doing? Jeff, Jody. Uh, Jerry's talking about green tea. Aaron just got 3 more Litecoin. Keep going, guys. Tommy, put it on a credit card. Use your debit card for more silver and Litecoin. Well, no, you're not, guys. Listen. So here's a good example. Libby just said, if you do not pay off debt, you're paying interest to the banks. No, you're not. Because the banks aren't going to get paid. This is a reset. This is forgiving all debt. This means you don't pay the bank. That's the whole point of the reset. It wipes out debt. So do not pay your debt. Yes, put it on forbearance. Don't pay your mortgage. Don't pay your rent. Don't pay your credit card. Don't make your car payment. You're going to own your car free and clear. You're going to own your house free and clear if you have a mortgage. Max out your credit cards. Well, Joe Biden doesn't have any brain cells left. You're not going to have to pay your. I haven't paid taxes in 8 years, and I'm not going to pay him a penny. I knew this was coming. Well, 5 years, I guess. Patrick Kennedy, we'll see. Don't cry over spilt milk, guys. You know, if you paid off the debt, no worries. Move forward. Buy some more Litecoin. Brian, what's up? Cecil's planning 10 hot days and nights with his wife. Good job, Cecil. Jay wants to know how much silver we recommend. I recommend a minimum 25 Litecoin and 100 ounces of silver, I think, is a minimum everybody should shoot for. And get more if you can. I think I've got 2,000 ounces of silver and 400, about 400 Litecoin. Suzanne, how you doing? Yeah, we'll see, guys, with the 10 days of darkness. Like I said, I don't care whether it's Q or the communications. I wonder about the communications shutdown. I don't know if we need it, but whatever it is, we're going to get through it. Not a big deal. Obviously, we won't be having the live chats if we get 10 days of darkness. Unless, President Trump, if you're listening, we'd love to be the only one going. Wouldn't that be something? Dallas from Montana, how you doing? Be calm, be diligent, be patient, be aware of your surroundings, situational awareness. Remember, guys, we're at the end. We got to expect the bad guys are going to lash out. Got to be looking for shootings, anything they could pull. We've got to be ready for. They've talked about a second coming. They've talked about an alien invasion. Be ready for anything. Keep an open mind. Use your critical thinking skills. Use your discernment. Thanks, David. Yeah. David's got a point. Don't be telling anybody outside your circles what you have because you're just going to become a target. I'm already a target, so I don't care. Oh, and by the way, I don't have any of this on me. It's all way away from where I'm at. So it wouldn't do any good for him to snatch me anyway. Hundreds of miles away in a safe spot. Rob and Brittany, how you doing? Aaron, what's up? Yeah. Can you believe the owner of the Redskins caving? It's embarrassing. And it's like the Fighting Irish, right? For Notre Dame. You know, is that derogatory to I'm Irish. I love that they're the Fighting Irish. The same with the Indians. They're saying most Indians love that Washington is called the Redskins. It's the radicals, that small percentage that are stirring the pot. If they voted, most Indians would vote to keep the Redskins the Redskins, and I don't blame them. I mean, yeah, guys, also carrying a bug out bag in your car, wearing appropriate footwear is very important right now because there's parts of the country where you really want to wear flip flops, but you better have a pair of shoes and socks in the car because you're not going to want to wear those flip flops if you got to walk 30 miles through the desert or bad terrain. Not a good choice. Brother Dale, what's up? Cousin Monica, hello. Libby. Uh, I think Libby's asking when the reset's going to happen. And I think it's going to happen this month. I think it's looking like around the 22nd. We'll see. It doesn't make any difference. You could own 100 homes. If you have a mortgage on your home, it's going to be forgiven. This is debt forgiveness. This wipes out all debt. How come people don't? I've been talking about resets for 5 years now. You guys gotta understand, it's wiping out debt. You won't owe anyone anything. If you have 50 houses you're buying through the banks, you're going to own 50 houses free and clear. Same with the cars. Scott, what's up? I think this could happen tomorrow. I don't have any doubt in my mind this could happen on the 22nd. The stage has been set. There's nothing that I can see that they need to wait on. Everything they needed has happened. So I believe this is going down this month. Yeah, if you work on computer, you're going to have 10 days off. Yeah, buddy systems, guys. We've talked about groups, getting together with groups of people, that you're going to combine resources with. And remember, there's strength in numbers. It's a lot better to have a group of 15 or 20 than two or three, right? Two or, 15 or 20 well armed. Um, a lot more deterrent than two or three people, right? You got to pre-plan this though. You can't do it last minute. Jody wants to know if what do you do if you don't have anything? Listen, one Litecoin is 44 something today. Even if you don't have anything, if you're working, you don't buy cigarettes for a month. You don't buy Starbucks. Skip lunch one day. If you put $25, if you invest $25 in Litecoin today, you're going to be a millionaire in 4 years. Now, you're not going to have 3 million because you're not going to have a full coin, but it's going to be over 1.5 million, should be, based on the estimates. Think about that. Invest $25, get back 1.5 million. Make it happen. Listen, there's no one that can't make that happen. One way or another, you have to beg, borrow, steal, sell something, make it happen. This is the greatest financial opportunity in mankind's history. Not just history. This will never happen again in the future, guys. This is a one-time deal. Never going to be anything like it again. Take advantage of this. Yeah, David. Yeah, okay. I'll let you know later. Carl is talking about only being able to buy 50 bucks. Open up a Gemini account, Gemini.com. You can have a Coinbase and a Gemini account. Do what you got to do. Buy as much as you can, as fast as you can. You buy silver at sdbullion.com or jmbullion.com. The websites will be in the comments section. You can go to any of the past chats. It's always in the comments section. sdsamdavidbullion.com or jmbullion.com for silver. Get the cheapest 1 ounce rounds or 1 ounce bars you can, and $300 to $500 in 90% silver dimes. Get a hold of Kevin if you have any questions, 702-325-9258. Keep your gas tanks full. Have a first aid kit in your car. Have a bug out bag in your car. Have a gun in your car. It's not bad to have two accounts in different, but here's the bottom line, guys. By the end of the week, the goal should be for everybody to have their coins out of the exchanges. That's where you're going to get into trouble. If you get your coins out of the exchanges, you're going to be in great shape. Get them into your ledger. Talk to Kevin. If you have any questions. Credit ratings, I don't know. I don't care. But I would imagine they're going to have to reset the credit ratings. Yeah, use your tub in your spare tub in your house to fill with water. Use your empty milk containers, soda containers for water. Just fill them up with tap water, guys. It should work on a reverse mortgage, guys. Is it Lena's sister-in-law is finally watching? Good job, Lena. Jody, how you doing? Deb, hello. Boy, BJ's got a court order. The company owes a large sum of money. That's a good question, BJ. I think you're just going to have to wait and see how it plays out. The other thing you got to think is that company going to be around is the other problem. Uh, Lena, have her join. It could be because she's not a member. Have her join the Watchman page. We'll approve her. And remember, we're paying this forward, guys. We're taking the profits, a portion of the profits from our Litecoin and silver, and paying it forward towards the foundation of God's church the way. Yeah, swipe, what is it? Swipe left to get the chat up. Let's see. Jerry's saying if Bitcoin goes to 1,000 or 100,000, I think that's a million, whatever. Well, Litecoin, theoretically, Litecoin is going to be 25% of Bitcoin. That should be the ratio. That's right, John. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm feeling pretty good about it right now. Uh, Fuel availability, I think you got to go with gas. If you have a choice, I think you're better off picking gas because it's just a matter of the numbers. There's when you look at the gallons, there's more gallons of gas available. So you got to make a judgment call here. But I would go with gas. Okay, guys, that's all the questions. Uh, Over a little bit, no big deal. Okay, guys. Um, we're at the end, guys. We keep pushing. Red pill and prepare. Stay focused on our mission. We're almost there. Days or a week left. Keep pushing. Every day matters. Every person matters. I keep telling you, I get chills every day thinking about what's going on. I started to talk earlier about take time to cherish what's happening right now. This is huge. It's so huge. And I keep trying to encourage you guys to just imagine the best world you can. It's going to be better than that. But imagine that because that's where we're headed, to a world that's better than you can imagine. It's all good. Nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. I'm going to end it there for tonight with our prayer. For God and country, amen. I'll see you tomorrow night at 5 Pacific. God bless.